It may be a surprise for many Australians that the P&O Cruise brand will come to an end in Australia in March 2025. In this video, I will share with you the reasons for the big change happening in Australia. I'll give some background to the Carnival Corporation, which owns the P&O Australia brand, and how these changes will impact Australian customers. My name is Julian Rembrandt. I'm Australian and have been working in the travel promotions industry for the last 20 years. I've worked for large online travel companies such as lastminute.com, Booking.com, Secret Escapes, and Travelzoo. On this channel, I will share Australian travel industry updates and tricks and tips so Australians can get the best value and experience out of their next holiday. Just so you are aware, P&O have not gone bankrupt and have not gone out of business. Carnival Corporation, which owns the P&O Australian brand, is an American company. It is listed on the Nasdaq American Stock Exchange and has a market cap of $22 billion. That's a billion with a capital B. The cruise company owns and operates many brands. The main ones are Carnival, Holland America, which they purchased in 1989, Cunard and Seabourn, purchased in 1999, Princess and P&O that they purchased in 2003. In Australia, the Carnival and P&O brand are quite similar standard of ship and service. In Australia, we currently enjoy 3 P&O cruise ships and 2 Carnival ships. P&O Pacific Explorer, P&O Encounter, P&O Adventure, Carnival Luminosa, and Carnival Splendor. Carnival Cruise Line President Christine Duffy has explained that Australia is not an easy market to operate in, with increasing port costs and regulatory challenges. Basically, it's hard for them to make decent profits in Australia. Considering the P&O Australia fleet consists of only 3 ships, it's actually an expensive operation compared to a brand like Carnival, which consists of 27 ships globally. So when you think about it, if you're looking to reduce costs and improve profit, it kind of makes sense to consolidate your brands and choose the brand that is more efficient to operate. Also to note, by moving guests to Carnival, there will be an increased efficiency in customer service. P&O Australia doesn't have a guest app like Hub app, which is available on Carnival. This allows guests to chat with ship staff and make excursion and dining bookings. Now, what does this mean for P&O ships currently operating in Australia? P&O Pacific Encounter and P&O Pacific Adventure will become Carnival Encounter and Carnival Adventure. P&O Pacific Explorer will unfortunately leave the fleet and no longer operate in Australia. Guests booked on the Pacific Adventure and Encounter will have their cruise as scheduled, and guests booked on the Pacific Explorer unfortunately will have their cruise cancelled and they will be given a refund. I do see online some people describing their sadness for the end of the P&O brand, but really it's just how the world works. Companies that are struggling to make profit are going to try and improve efficiencies and reduce costs. Now, you could argue that the P&O brand recognition has been built over 90 years and that is being thrown away. However, I believe if it wasn't so hard to make a profit in Australia, the Carnival Corporation would definitely keep the P&O brand because it's so well known to Australians. Another topic that Australians are concerned about is there are 4.5 ships currently operating in Australia under the P&O and Carnival brands, and this, with the exit of P&O Pacific Explorer, will be reduced to 3.5. Now, there's a half because Carnival Luminosa only spends half the year in Australia. Now, local port towns are worried because they get a lot of dollars from these cruise passengers and it means less tourist spending. Now, it's a fair point, as we are seeing there are other brands that are also not basing their ships in Australia moving forward, such as Virgin and Cunard. Now, hopefully this will send a message to the government to see how the cost and regulations can be more in favour of the cruise lines. Now, regarding Australian P&O customers, I am sure they will enjoy the Carnival brand and the ships moving forward. It is just a slight brand adjustment. I hope you've appreciated this update and my opinion on this topic. If you would like to see more helpful travel updates and advice, please subscribe to our channel, Travel Tips for Australians. Thanks, guys.